Hi everyone, my name is Bella and I'll be teaching barre class today. So barre class is a workout that's inspired by elements of ballet, yoga, and Pilates. They're designed movements to help you strengthen and tone your body that some workouts might not be able to do. So for today, we're going to have a warm-up, a short barre class, and then a cool down. The things that you're going to need are just a simple kitchen chair table, or you can use a countertop or a couch, whatever's easiest for you, but I'm using a chair because it's pretty portable. Mobile. There we go. So you might also want a mat for a warm up or cool down, but I'm not going to use one because it's just easier to without it. And then I also don't use shoes during barre class, so it's easy for me to get a good pointed foot. But if you feel the need to use one for stability purposes, go on ahead. But let's get started with our warm-ups. So for warm-up, you're just going to be standing in a good stance with your feet apart like this, just shoulder width apart. And we're going to start with some head rolls. So you're just going to go down and move your head all the way around, really opening up your neck right there. And then we're going to reverse. Next thing you're going to do is you're going to want to add your shoulders into it. Really get that upper body moving. And then reverse. Last thing you're going to do is you're going to put your whole body into it. So all the way down and all the way back. And then reverse. That's good. Alright, so the next thing you're going to do is we're just going to keep that open stance and we're just going to go down to a second position squat. From here, you're just going to pulse a little bit, making sure you have a good, nice back. And then you're going to slide your left leg down, keeping your right foot on the ground. You're just going to make sure that heel stays on the ground and you're going to pulse as well. Getting as low as you can with it. It's okay if you have to be up higher, but just keep the heel on the ground. And you're going to touch the floor and get a good, nice open stretch, stretching out that arm right there. Forward and then back. Alright, see if you can, without moving your hands or without touching the floor, get back up to second position right here and pulse again. That's good, and then we're going to do the same thing, but on the opposite side. We're going to take that right leg and we're going to scoot it down with those grace and poise, and then we're going to pulse again, keeping that heel on the ground. You're going to reach down, get a good open stretch, really open that chest to there. And then forward. That's good, and then back up to second, and then do the pulse again. That's good, we're going to stand up. And then from here, we're just going to do some butt kicks. Getting as high as you possibly can up to your butt. Just getting that good blood pumping. Then stop. If you want to add some jumping jacks to keep going, get that blood moving, you can. Otherwise, we're just going to go into some quad stretches. So take your foot and just pull it back. For an even better stretch, what you can do is you can put your hand out. So you're going to grab your leg, put it behind, put your hand out, and then just pull both sides without falling like that. And then you get the other side. Again, so you'll just put your hand out and then stretch. Yeah, it's to really help with your balance and not fall over like me. Alright, and the last thing is just have your arms. We're going to reach across, open up, other side, and then above your head. And then across. That's good. Alright, and then we'll go in straight into barre. So for barre, I'm going to be using a kitchen table chair, and we are going to be pushing the chair up against the wall. So I'm going to use the back of it like it was the barre, so you can hold on to it and get ready. So first thing you have to know is just to know the positions. So first position is where you're standing forward and your feet are making a 90-degree angle. like a V, or you're just facing 45s. If you take your left foot and take a step out, and you're still facing the outer parts of it, that's going to be second position. If you turn your feet in towards the front so they're facing forward, then that's going to be second position parallel, but we're not going to use that. We're just going to use second position. So first thing we're going to do is we're going to face our bar. You're going to get into second position, and we're going to be doing some calf raises. So for calf raises, you're going to be raising all the way up to the tops of your toes into high releve. You need to imagine that there's a string above you, and it's just getting pulled up. You want to be rocking towards the center of your toes. So when you go up, you don't want to rock forward, and you definitely don't want to rock back. You just want to be up. Alright? So for that, we're just going to start that, and we're going to do that for 45 seconds. So let's start in 3, 2, 1. So you're just going to go up at the pace that feels good to you, all the way up, holding onto the bar with nice light hands, just going up and down, up and down. If you want to go higher, you can go higher. You can pick a tempo and go at the tempo that feels good to you. But you really just want to go at the pace that feels comfortable to you. So we're just going to keep raising. You're going to really engage your calf muscles right there. You should feel them burning. Come on, we got 10 more seconds. 3, 2, 1. Good job. All right, that's gonna hurt definitely a little bit later. All right, so the next thing we're gonna do is we're gonna do a round set of kicks. So I'm gonna show you all the kicks, and then we'll do it all together. So the first thing you're gonna do is you're gonna stand beside your bar. So your bar is this way, and you're gonna be facing kind of like, yes, okay, we're gonna be facing like that. So the first thing you're gonna do is you're gonna go up to the side. So you're going to lift your leg directly to the side of you. So if you are facing it, you're just going to go directly to the side of you. And you need to make sure when you're lifting up, you're not cocking this way or that way. And you definitely don't want to be raising it and leaning forward. And you don't want to be leaning back. You're just going to keep your body straight up. And you're lifting. And then you're going to step down. And then curtsy. Up, lift, down, curtsy. So we're just going to be doing that in a repeating motion. So we're just going to go up, curtsy, and then down. The second thing you're going to do is you're going to take your left hand and you're going to lean it on the bar. And you're going to put your left foot, place it a little bit forward, get your right leg a little bit back, and we're going to be doing some high kicks. So you're going to be kicking your leg up to the 45. So you're going to go up, down, back. All right? So up, down, and back. You're going to be using the momentum from when you're down, right here. Use this momentum to swing up. While you're swinging up, you're keeping a really good flat back. When you're going up like that. You can't go forward. You definitely don't want to go back. You want to make sure you have a flat back the entire way through. It helps if you're doing it beside a mirror, but whatever's easiest for anyone. Then the last thing we'll be doing is we'll be doing front kicks. So again, you're standing beside your bar, and you're just going to lift your leg up as high as you can. It's pretty simple. Then we'll reverse. We'll flip to the other side, and we'll do kicks to the front. We'll do our 45 kicks to down. Then we'll do our squats. So to the side, down, squat. All right, so we'll do a round repetition of that, and we'll get started with that. In 3, 2, 1. So you're going to go side, down, crunch. Side, down, crunch. It's really important all the way through that you're watching your back. You're keeping a really nice posture all the way through this. And you have pointed feet. So you don't want to have a flexed foot, you want to have a pointed foot all the way through. And you're engaging all the way down to the bottoms of your toes. All the way through. And we're going to switch over to our 45 kicks in 3, 2, 1. So holding still, you're just going to kick up and then back down. Up and then back down. When you're going up, keep your legs straight, your left leg straight, and you remember to use the momentum from the down to kick right back up. It's okay if you can only go this high. You just want to make sure that you're not leaning forward, you're not pushing back. All right, and we're going to switch to front kicks in 3, 2, 1. So standing straight with your feet in first position, you're just going to lift all the way up. Again, if you have to stay down here, that's fine. If you can kick all the way up here, like, go ahead, this is at your pace. Making sure you still have that pointed foot going, not the flexed foot, pointed foot. Take a second to pull those shoulders back. We just got 10 more seconds, come on. In 3, 2, 1, good job. All right, we're gonna switch to the other side. If you need to grab some water, you go ahead and grab some water. But you're gonna flip over. And we're going to start in first position, and we're going to lift with our left leg in 3, 2, 1. So just lift up again with the right leg as high as you can. You really want to engage that core to keep a good balance, keep that flat back going. And take a second, pull those shoulders back. Keep that pointed foot. You don't want to crunch forward. You definitely don't want to start leaning back. Just keep that body upright. You got 10 more seconds. And 3, 2, 1. So we're going to switch it to 45. So again, you're going to your right foot a little bit forward, your left foot back. We're going to kick up and back down. Use that momentum to get all the way up, keeping that foot in a good pointed position, not flexed, and keeping a good flat back as well. On your way down, you're just going straight down and then back up. In 3, 2, 1. Now we're going to go to the side. So you're going to lift up to the side and then back down with a squat. Up, down, squat. And you're going to do that repeatedly. I'm going to do it this way just so it's easier. So keep that body going directly up to the side, back down, and then squat with it. And you make sure you keep going that way. All the way up, pull those shoulders back, keep a good flat back. Up, down, squat. Keep going, and then 3, 2, 1. Good job. Just take a second, grab some water. You're going to roll out those feet, just get it all the way around. Good to let some pressure off of them. Alright, so now what we're going to do is you're going to be leaning up against your bar. So you're going to face away from it. So the bar is going to be back here, and you're just facing forward. You're going to rest your arms. Typically you rest them like this, but in case of how your chair looks, hold it wherever is easiest. You're going to be in first position, and you're going to start with your right leg. You take your right leg with a pointed foot, and you're going to go in, up, and out. And we're just going to do some continuous fan kicks like this. If you can go high as you can go up here, that's fine. If you have to be down low like this, that's fine as well. You just want to make sure you keep your hips forward. You keep them open, and you go all the way around. All right. Let's take a second. breathe that out, and then we'll get started in 3, 2, 1. So you're gonna hold the bar, go in, up, and out. It's important you plant that foot down and keep a good, steady hold to hold on to, and use the bar behind you as a balance beam. You want to make sure as you're going, you're again not leaning forward when you're going up, like crunching forward like that. You want to keep your body back, keep those shoulders back, and lift that leg. All the way up. We're going to stop in 3, 2, 1. Now we're going to do the other side, all right? So you're going to start the same thing, keeping that pointed foot, going in, up, and around. All right, let's start in 3, 2, 1. So in, up, and out, keeping those hips forward, your body straight. Let those shoulders push back. Going up and out. You should feel it really tight in here. You just gotta push through it. All right, we got 3, 2, 1. Good job with those pancakes. Now we're gonna move on to leg circles. So what you're gonna do is you're gonna face towards the bar. You're gonna hold on to it. And you're gonna put me in first position right here. You're gonna lift your right leg back. So it's just gonna be back to here. And you're gonna imagine your big toe as a marker. So you're gonna take a big toe and you're just gonna make a full circle. You just need to keep imagining that circle. And so that's what we're gonna do. So you're in first position, you're gonna lean back, and you're just gonna make a circle. All right, let's get started in 3, 2, 1. So again, you're gonna lift up, and you're just gonna make a circle. You really wanna engage your core and your lower body, especially just to make sure that you're getting a good circle and you're forming a good point. The higher you go, you can lean a bit more forward, and it's gonna be a little bit harder. The lower you go, it's gonna be a little bit easier. So you're just gonna keep focusing on getting a good circle all the way through. And keep going. Just got 5 more seconds. In 3, 2, 1. Now we're going to switch to the other side. So you're back in first position. You're going to lift your left leg and you make those same exact circles. I find it a little bit harder on the left side, so just take it slow and easy and make sure you can go at your pace that feels good. And we'll start in 3, 2, 1. Lift up and draw those circles. Just focus on getting the actual circle and not just flailing your foot out. You want to make sure it's good, keeping those shoulders back. Again, you can lean a little forward the higher you go. The lower you go, the easier it's going to be. And we're just going to keep making circles, keeping it good. You can have a little bit of bend in the leg when you're going through it, but I like to keep as straight as possible. Keep in good form as you're going. So you're still going with those circles. And we're going to stop in 3, 2, 1. All right, last thing we're going to do on the bar is you're going to be facing off to the side, and we're going to have our leg out, and we're just going to pull it in, out, in, out, in. All right, so it's going up from this side, and you're going to turn your body in, and then have it bent in. All right, so your foot is at a 45-degree angle, and you're in first position. So we're going to start lifting in 3, 2, 1. So your leg is going to go up and then turn in. Back up and turn in. Really focusing on getting that leg up, keeping those shoulders back. And back down. Twisting that body in, engage those cores, engage that muscle. We're going to keep going and stop in 3, 2, 1. All right, now you're gonna turn to the other side. You're gonna do the exact same thing. You're in first position. Your leg is gonna lift and then turn in. Lift and turn in. Let's start in 3, 2, 1. So lift, turn in. Your body does crunch when you're going in, but then it opens right back up and goes to the side. We're using pointed foot through everything we do, even when we turn in. All right, so you're going up, in, up, in. And we'll stop in 3, 2, 1. Good job, guys. All right, now that we're done with working out, we're just gonna do our stretches on the bar, and then we'll be good. So you're gonna start again. Take your right hand, put it in your right foot right here, and then stretch up. You really just wanna get your body up, really open up your hips right there. And then we'll put it down, and we'll do the other side. Take your left hand, put it in your right, and your left leg, and lift. And then back down again. And then you're gonna stand away from the bar as far as you can, hold onto the bar, and then reach down to flat back. Get a really good stretch right here. Flat back is always super important. If you want, you can take your hands away, just hold them behind you, keeping that flat back going. Relax those shoulders. And just drop down to your toes. And then roll up. That's good. Now that we're done with the bar, we'll just move on to do our cool downs and we're all set to go. Good job today, guys. It's important that we have a good stretch after you have a good bar class, so that way you're not sore from then on out. So first things first, we're going to start in butterfly position. So from butterfly position, you're just going to put your feet together. You're going to sit tall. And then with a flat back, you're just going to lean as far forward as you can. So you don't want to crunch forward. You just want to keep your shoulders back. If you keep them back, you should always have flat back. And you'll just push as far forward as you can. It's okay if it's not that far. You just want to get good open hips right here. Good job. Now you're just going to put your right leg out, put your left leg closer in, and then you're going to reach down to your toes. I like to push back and then push forward again. And this time, instead of reaching towards your toes, try to get your chest towards your leg. So try to get your body as close to the leg as you possibly can. Get that arm good open. Get that chest open right there. And then you can move back in. Then open up. All right, take that right leg in, put that left leg out, and we're going to do the same thing. We're going to reach towards our toes first. All right, then you're going to reach back, and then reach forward, bringing that chest towards the body. All right, stretch that arm open right here. Pull back, and then reach again. All right, now you're going to open up both of your legs, and this time you can open up as far as wide as you want or as close as you want, and you're just going to reach down the center. This time you can crunch forward. You just want to get as far forward in the middle as you can. downward movement. You're going to go on your toes like this, and then we'll reach across with our arm. And then open up. And then the other side, you can hear my body cracking. And then above your head. And then this other side as well. It's better to do your workout with music so it's not as quiet as this, but it'd be easier to hear me this way. Alright, now you're just going to take your right hand, place it on your head gently, and then just cock your head to the side. Getting a real good elongated stretch right here from your shoulder down to your shoulder up to your neck. And we're going to get the other side. And just pull gently. Alright, and then you're going to take both of your hands and push your head down. And now you're going to take both of your hands, intertwine them behind you, and then just pull forward. And then back up. You're going to take your right foot and you're going to step forward. So you're going to step forward like this, and then take your left leg and push it back. So you get a really good nice stretch in between your hips again, and push down as far. So you just want to take your body and pull it towards the floor. Making sure that your foot is not in front of your knee, you want them right in line with each other. Alright, then we're going to do the other side, so we just pull this one back, and then pull this one forward. Again, stretch that one back, and push down, really opening up those hips there. Alright, now you're going to do both of your legs, put it back together, and we're just going to push down into child's pose. So all the way down. Alright, from here you're just going to push forward onto your stomach. And then push up into cobra. Get a really good stretch right here. Now if you're feeling adventurous, you can take your feet, both of them, and you can try to lean your head as far back as you can and pull your feet up towards you. So it's going to be something like this. It's just to get a better stretch. And then once you're done here, you're good to go. Thanks for coming to my class today.